Yo, let's talk about 2 tools that you can use, 2 mindsets to fuel your growth and your profits and your mind and your body. Let's go. What's up, everyone? There are 2 different tools we're going to talk about today and how you can use that in your life. I use these all of the time, and sometimes we have to think about how we think about these different things and how it affects our life, how we can actually use it, make sure we're not using it against ourselves, make sure that we're using it to propel us forward. And the first one is leverage. Now, if you're a trader, you might automatically start thinking about leveraging your trades. That's not what I'm talking about, although it is exactly what I'm talking about. What I mean is that leverage is a mindset that the most successful people on the planet have learned to master. They leverage everything that they can. Somebody who uses leverage in their life, especially those who use leverage in every area of their life, they're the ones who make the greatest progress. And the reason why is because simply leverage is where your input and your output are disproportionate. Your input is smaller than your output. It's your ability to actually use something, and the effort or the energy or the money required to use it is less than the output that you're going to get. That's leverage. It's the reason why we use tools. Like my background in construction a long time ago before I got into business, we use tools for leverage. When you use a pry bar, what are you actually doing? You're giving yourself the ability to pry something that you probably didn't have the physical strength to do on your own without the tool, because you use the tool because it gives you leverage to be able to move something that you can't move on your own. So how are you using leverage in your life? As an entrepreneur, we use leverage in all kinds of different things. We use leverage with team. When we bring people to the team that are better than we are at particular things and have time to spend on things that we do not have, and we simply pay them money, then we get the leverage of building team. It's the reason why we have a content team that we've onboarded recently. It's the reason why we have a legal team. We just talked to a crypto lawyer and business lawyer who knows national and international law, and we're working together on a few things right now for expansion. It's the reason we have web teams, because they know how to build websites and do things and change our website when we need to. It's called leverage. So how can you apply leverage in your life? But the second thing is not leverage, it's resistance. Resistance is when you apply something intentionally or unintentionally that gives you extra stress. We can use leverage in our life, but guess what? We don't go to the gym and use leverage. We go to the gym and we use resistance, because resistance makes the muscle grow. We don't just do curls with our arm with nothing in it. We do what? We add weight, which gives us resistance when we're at the gym. And it's easy to understand resistance in the gym, but how many of us actually understand resistance is good for us in life? When we have something that comes against us, when we have something that gives us added pressure, when something doesn't go our way, all of a sudden we have resistance, and we don't realize that although it looks like a hindrance, it looks like a roadblock, it looks like an obstacle, it looks like a problem, but it's resistance that builds muscle. So when you experience resistance, it's because you're building something. It's because you're doing something. It's because you're actually making moves. You're trying to make something happen. And that resistance is going to fuel your growth. So don't get frustrated by it. Come to expect it. I'm not saying you should expect a bunch of problems. Don't get me wrong. Don't get this twisted. I'm not giving you permission to be negative. Okay? That is not what this is about. But what it is about is that when you face something that gives you resistance, just remember you're actually building something, just like building muscle. So when those things come your way, just know that that's part of the process. You don't go to the gym and expect good results without using a lot of resistance. And it's not only just resistance one time, it's resistance consistently. Resistance consistently is a formula, is part of the variable of the formula of success in anything. So if the market turns against you, or you got a relationship issue, or you've got team issue, or you've got a challenge, a financial issue, if you've got whatever, understand that resistance is going to make you smarter. It's going to make you better. It's going to help you make better decisions in the future. So it's going to fuel your future, even though it seems like a pain in the rear today. So that's resistance. So how can you apply leverage in your life? Make sure that you leverage as much as you can to get the best outcome that you can. And there's so many examples I could give you. I mean, I leverage my schedule. I put blocks of time. Like I have a whole productivity system that I use because I manage multiple different companies and a lot of different projects and things and rental property and a farm. And, you know, I got a lot of stuff going on. So I have to be meticulous on my calendar, and I leverage that calendar like crazy. I plan and then I plan and then I plan and then I plan. I do a lot of planning on my schedule to make sure that I'm efficient with my time. I can leverage the location that I'm at. I can leverage relationships I have in areas that I'm traveling to. I can leverage different things. So make sure you're applying leverage and that you're also understanding healthily a healthy growth relationship with resistance. Look, that's all I got for you today. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.